Hello and welcome everybody. This is Randy Replay back at it again. Minnesota Vikings football is on the air and online here on the SSN. The reason we start here is because Stephen Campagna, in terms of yardage and touchdowns apparently, has the number one spot in the NFL. 1,266 yards through 3 games going into week 4. That is just absurd. Completion percentage could be better, but it's not the worst. We're just going to fact check our touchdowns. Yes, indeed, he has 8. Averaging 422 yards per game. And in the receiving game, in terms of yards, it's Luke Slazewski, 20 for 406 and a touchdown. He's averaging a league top 6, 20.3 yards per carry. And there you go. So good things happening here in Minnesota as we get you ready for this one against the Chicago Bears in Chicago. The Minnesota Vikings, of course, 1-2. Bears 2-1. This could be for. Excuse me.
What's been this bad suit I'm having?
Bears and Vikings play for a tie here in the top of the division if the Vikings win, or the Bears lead, jump out to a 2-game lead if they win. So Packers and Lions are eliminated here as far as, relevancy here in the NFC North to this point. They both need to get on the win stat column. They're behind the Vikings and the Bears, of course. So a very big game. You cannot let Mitchell Trubisky did what Derek Carr did. We had the monsoon air mercy rule put into effect. 66-30 was the final in that one, and Randy Replay has to issue an apology here. I was beside myself for most of the game. I did not live up to the standards that we here at the SSN adhere to. I do sincerely apologize for losing my cool and calling this defense atrocious and using other words as such to describe this team. These are not the viewpoints of the SSN, more so the viewpoints of Randy Replay. So that is the statement that I had to write up, and I got a stern talking to, and let's just say Randy's a little in the doghouse. But that's okay. We still don't have a sideline analyst as well. Hopefully by week 6 we'll have one. I've reached out to my friend Bobby. He's not answering his phone either, so I don't know what we're going to do for a sideline analyst. We might have to get a player to do it. Anyway, late evening kickoff here in Chicago about to come your way as the 1-2 Vikings travel to the Windy City to play the 2-1 Chi-Town Bears. Hold Mitchell Trubisky. The defense has to play a little better, and Stephen Campagna, you cannot turn the ball over. That's just it. This team is very good against the run with their linebackers, especially number 52, Khalil Mack. He's going to be a big problem. I say you double him. Let somebody else, have to step up. Double Khalil Mack every single play, because you know he's going to be rushing the quarterback. And this is a big test for this offensive line, who did not play good, allowed 6 sacks last week, and we just need to play better overall. We cannot have another mercy rule this season. Let's just have that be the goal. This is Randy Replay. I will see you in just a moment. Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to this presentation of EA Sports and the television and the SSN here if you're watching on the network. Bears and Vikings going at it here today. Again, very important game here in the NFC North. We're playing for a tie or the Bears having a 2-game lead. Of course, your TV commentators, Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis, but you're stuck with Randy Replay here on the SSN. The Bears entering the field of play just a little bit ago. You see they have the Bear Down 100 patch on the left chest plate of their jerseys. And the Minnesota Vikings, unannounced, are wearing their throwbacks today. They're going to be wearing these and their home ones this season, I guess. And what a treat. We get a special throwback to the 1990s and early 2000 Minnesota Vikings. So here we go. There's the man to watch, Khalil Mack. He's going to be all over the field pressuring Stephen Campagna. At least that is his goal. This offensive line needs to double him, as we said in the pregame. Player to watch, Darian Wilson, he cut off the dreads, but he's still a threat. Had a touchdown last game. Very, very big weapon used. 5 catches, 112 yards, 1 touchdown, longest play of 69 yards. And of course, was that touchdown last game. Mike Zimmer going over a few things with his special advisor for the offense. And there's Mitchell Trubisky getting hiked up by Tyree Cohen. He's looking at the drone cam as the Vikings have won the toss but have elected to defer to the second half. The Minnesota Vikings will kick off here. I really like these unis. Here we go. Boom! We are underway here in Chicago. Nice sunny day. Cordero Patterson, those of you might remember him from the Minnesota Vikings years ago. He takes, gets smacked by Justin Lewis. And here comes Mitchell Trubisky as you hear the defensive players saying, get ready, get ready. On the season, he's 72 for 111, 866, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So he's having a pretty good season, on par with Stephen Campagna as far as the touchdown to interception ratio go. But we'll see what the Vikings want to do here as they deploy their 3-4 defense. Straight ahead. Coming on the blitz, it is an overthrow on a wide open receiver. We're blitzing, and we're trying to put pressure on the young man. So a good play call made him get rid of the ball a little bit sooner than he wanted. Handoff to Cohen. Cohen will stutter right. He gets 6 yards, tackled by Rashid Spinks. That'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Line well spread. Looking right. Throws middle. That's a catch by Cordero Patterson. And he will bring it up to near the 50 at the 48. So gain of 20 across the middle. Rashid Spinks coming up to the line here. Mitchell Trubisky got Tyree Cohen behind him. Stacked to the right side. Good throw. It's caught. Tackled by Justin Lewis, it looks like. Shaheen will be the receiver there, sorry. Mitchell Trubisky from the shotgun. It's a play action. He's going to roll right. Justin Lewis misses his tackle. He's brought down, slides down actually. No flag for the hit of Zachary Anderson, but he taps him down. So 1st and 10. This defense looks a little beside themselves. They're going to spread the linebackers. Throw. Caught, tackled by Rashid Spinks. He leads the team in tackles with 21. And Trey Burton's just tearing up this defense here. Minnesota Vikings playing the run. It is a run. Oh, and Paul Fritchie is there. After Davis gets a minimal 4-yard gain. Coming up to the line. It's Cohen. He will not get the first down. Tackled by Tevin Fair as he runs up the middle. And now what do you do? Quick throw outside, separated from the ball. I do believe that is Matthew Arnsdorf with the separation, and that will force a field goal attempt. Taylor Gabriel, the intended target. So here's Bryant. Put the Bears up 3-0. And it is good right down the middle. Good kick of Bryant. So it's 3-0. So a good defensive, as good as you can be defensively. Jalen Myrick will get this thing halfway through the end zone and he'll call for a fair catch. These uniforms are awesome, I do think. And here comes Stephen Campagna, league leader in passing yards with 1266, 8 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He is 74 for 121 coming into today's game. During the week, they just said to him, you need to settle down, buddy. Don't try to make that big play. Just try to get it. Khalil Mack. He struck early. He interrupts Randy Replay with his first sack of the game. Came around untouched, it seemed. That's a loss of 9. Yeah, he's just barrel rolling through this offensive line. He was not untouched. Stephen Campagna had no idea he was there. Looking left. Oh boy, this could get ugly. Well, as I was saying, don't make the big play. Just make sure you get that first down here. It's Khalil Mack again. This time he was untouched. 2 sacks back to back. He's in the zone. And you have to scheme for him. As soon as Campagna turns around, he has Khalil Mack right in his face. Terrence Frelix can only turn around and watch as his quarterback goes down. And Frelix is just beside himself. So here's the defense talking to each other, going over coverages and what they need to do this time, because they're going to be on the field if this happens, you know, the way that we think. So Khalil Mack in the zone, as you can see from the X on your screen. Don't try and get the first down here. Just try and get a completion. And he's brought down again as he throws. Back-to-back-to-back sacks. He has got more sacks in this game now than he does in the regular season. He's up to 5. Oh my heavens. He has 3 in this game. He had 2 the regular season, and he's just getting eaten alive over there by Khalil Mack. Just as he was about to throw it. I mean, we need to get somebody other than O'Neal on that right side. Taylor Pauline into punt. This could get ugly. Taylor Pauline from his own end zone gets away a boomer. Well, there's Cordero Patterson. Big hit put on by Josh Fitzer, and they'll start at the 40. Back in there. And he will get in. Tyree Cohen runs to the right. It is quickly 9-0 Chicago Bears for Khalil Mack. Oh no! He had a wide open Luis Gonzalez, batted away at the line by Goldman. That was going to be a good play. Oh my goodness, it's 3rd and inches now. 3rd and inches. Justin Vanderschaft behind Stephen Campagna. Vanderschaft gets it. He gets the first, trucks over a defender. He gets up to the Bears side of the 46. Good yard run, 6-yard run, 5-yard run they're going to give him. Haha, Clinton DX on the tackle. Mouth of Randy, replay. Travis Parker in there on the far formation. It goes to Parker. Parker has some space, gets the first down, and now I think we found our niche against the Bears. It's the run up the middle. Travis Parker first down. Tackled by Dix again. Haha, Clinton. So here we go. Campagna under center, throws, touchdown. No, he did not get the touchdown. Okay, he's just a yard short there. Oh my heavens, I thought that was going to be a touchdown, Jesse Peterson. All signs pointed to touchdown, Jesse Peterson. So here we go, Stephen Campagna, I formation. Vanderschaft is the running back. It goes to Matthew Peterson, who gets a touchdown. So Matthew Peterson doing the wiggle worm.
That's it, baby.
Paul Fritchie comes in and starts it, and that will be Tevin Fair finishing him off. Tyree Cohen did not go anywhere. A good blitz call. And that will force a Chicago punt. They'll spread the defense. And it is caught. Fumbled. He fumbled. Oh, no. So Thaddeus Rosu forces the fumble, but another Bear was there amidst all the Vikings. And he got on top of it. Oh my heavens. The whole entire defense. Trubisky gets out again, and he gets in for the touchdown. What is happening here? As the Minnesota Vikings let another touchdown go. He is sprinkling the salt on the grounds. Drew Ward was barreling down. He somehow got through everything. And is now 17-7 pending the kick. Kick is away. It is good. Trubisky, shotgun. He threw it, and it's a touchdown again. Oh, my heavens. So it's 23-7. What a catch. Jalen Myrick just kind of watched that thing go. Here's Brian for the extra point to make it 24-7. Kick is away. It is good. Right down the middle again. Just a gain of 7. Campagna, shotgun. Throws. It will be incomplete. I really do believe you have to go for it here. I really do. 4th and 11. I mean, there's got to be something in the playbook that you can call here that's going to get you this amount of yardage. There has to be. I mean, there's got to be something in the playbook.
Look at me. Go.
Slazewski is out there for this 4th down play. Pump fakes. And he gets sacked. Sacked at the 22. There's nothing we can do. There, 7 sacks on the day. Bryant's 31-yard field goal is good. So 27-7. You need to score at some point here if you're the Vikings. Campagna throws, caught. Cole Smith, jukes. Timeout called Minnesota. So, I mean, even if you get a field goal here, that's still going to be good for the cause.
Come on, set. 30 base.
So as long as you can get within his range, Slazewski out there to the right side.
Fire.
Throws. Slazewski drops it on the way to the ground. That would have been an amazing play.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Let's go, Heavy.
Here we go.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Check.
Crotch.
Hey, just get it.
Campagna under center. Gets the snap. Throws. Caught. Darian Wilson. Call that timeout. They do. And the Minnesota Vikings. Darian Wilson. This will be a 33-yard field goal attempt for Brandon Baker. Brandon Baker's kick is away, and it is good. There's still 2 seconds left. But you squib it, and you'll be okay. Brandon Baker will do just that. Squib will be caught, though. Big hit put on. Wowzers. So it's not as bad as it once seemed. You get 3 points off the Darian Wilson catch. Good throw by Stephen Campagna, who is now limping a bit. Oh, hopefully that's not a issue coming down the stretch here in this one. Halftime stats, it's all Chicago. But we will first go around the league as we normally do. In the land of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Packers coming into the game 0-4, or coming into the game 0-3, lost to the Eagles 21-17. Now fall to 0-4. Aaron Rodgers not playing up to par. The Bird Battle of Arizona at the half. Seahawks lead 24-14. Russell Wilson 227 on an interception. Kyler Murray just 3 for 6, 45 yards on the day. In Detroit, though, good news for the Lions. They go to 1-3. Matthew Stafford 3 touchdowns in that one. Patrick Mahomes only 1 touchdown and an interception. Amendola. Kerryon Johnson. And hello and welcome to your halftime break. We're going to take a look at just the Vikings here, as it is a QB rating of 78.3 for Stephen Campagna. He is 9 for 17. That is 52% completion percentage for those of you that don't know how to do math or simply didn't look over here. 131 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a good first half of Minnesota Vikings football. Rushing leaders, it's Aaron Moss, 2 for 15, Terrence Felix, 2 for 9, and Travis Parker, 1 for 11. Also, Matthew Peterson, 1 rush for a touchdown, no yards, though. In receiving, It's Darian Wilson, 2 for 43. Josh Gable, rather, 2 for 35. The number 1 wide receiver in the NFL, Luke Slazewski, held to 0 catches so far in this one. Nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense. Look at the total tackles leader, and it's Justin Lewis and Ryan Bulow, each with 6. So Lewis and Bulow hitting hard today. Tackles for loss, we have a bunch. 2 from Tevin Fair, 1 from Matthew Arnsdorf, Drew Ward, Poitras-Alamalu, Robert Nichols, and Paul Fritchie. No sacks, no interceptions for your Minnesota Vikings defense. There was a pass deflection by Jalen Myrick and Zachary Anderson. 1 forced fumble by Thaddeus Rosu, not recovered by your Minnesota Vikings. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. Brandon Baker is 1 for 1 on extra points and 1 for 1, longest of 33. Now we're going to go to the defensive side and look at the Bears. Look at their sacks. It's Khalil Mack with 4, Goldman and Skrine with 1, and Nichols and Floyd each split 1. So that is 7 sacks in the first half. We've got to change that. Steven Campagna needs to get this ball out quicker or go to the run more. It's been balanced, but we'll see what happens here in the second half. This has been Randy Replay. See you in just a moment. Minnesota Vikings moving the ball effectively. And as soon as I say that, there's another sack by Smith. His first of the day. Oh my heavens. And there's still no sign of Luke Slazewski. Tries to get him to jump off sides. Not going to work. Tries to throw it away, but it's a sack by Mack. He has 5 on the day. 3rd and 25 now. That is 9 sacks on the day for the Vikings. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 25. Throws it as he's just about to get hit. This will be caught. No. Looking for Slazewski in the end zone. It'll be 4th and 25. We're going to take another look at this. Campagna's just getting bothered. So a long field goal attempt for Brandon Baker. 52-yarder into the wind. Kick is away, and it is good. Could have made that from 55. So 3rd and 11. Throws. Intercepted. Poitras-Alamalu. Jukes out a defender. Poitras-Alamalu is loose down the sideline. He gets up to the 46. Baru Poitras-Alamalu in the end zone. So Mitchell Trubisky throws it into a risky situation. There's an injured bear on the field. And of course, they're not going to show the replay. So we will go in and we will do our own little replay because we are on the road. They will not show the replay. Poitras-Alamalu intercepts Mitchell Trubisky in the end zone. So an ill-advised throw, double coverage. You could call it triple coverage by the time the ball got there. Cordero Patterson only saw the ball for a little bit. And Poitras-Alamalu, what an acquisition this guy was in the offseason. Boom! Almost goes head over heels there. Able to get that leg down. Jukes out a defender, stiff arms, whatever you want to call it. Just ran out of gas towards the 50, and he gets out of bounds. What a play by the aforementioned Poitras-Alamalu. Campagna, and it's picked off. Back-to-back interceptions here in this one. Campagna will watch this one go for a touchdown. Oh, no. Oh, no, 33-13. And he tries to throw it away. Khalil Mack again, 6th sack of the game. And O'Neal should have extra help. Campagna, empty shotgun. Looks right, pump fakes, throws, fumbles, kicks it, and it is picked up by a Minnesota Viking, Sam Gable. 4th and 16 at the 34. Vikings got to go for a 51-yard field goal attempt. Into the wind again. Brandon Baker made it from 52 earlier. 51-yarder attempt is good. So another field goal, 34-16. We just got to score a touchdown. Big throw down the field. Caught. Touchdown, Bears. I don't know how you let that man get behind you, but he does the wiggle worm. 74-yard score. And Khalil Mack rips him down as he's about to throw again. 8 tackles, all of them sacks. It's 3rd and 17. I don't know what I think. Here we go. And again, Khalil Mack. There's no time in the backfield. 9 tackles, all of them sacks. 13 sacks in the game. Steven Campagna is just being bludgeoned back here. There's nothing that'll get you 24 yards in the offense. The Vikings got to punt it away. As soon as he turns around, he's being faced by Khalil Mack. Taylor Pauline's punt will be a good one. Oh my goodness, somebody make him fumble the ball. There's a flag. This one, oh my heavens.
Face mask. Defense.
I don't know what's going on with this team. And that'll do it. Mitchell Trubisky looks left, throws left. 44-yard touchdown, and there is your Monsoon Air mercy rule. Just poor tackling by Robert Nichols, and of course, Kenny Erickson missing there as well. I really wish I knew what's going on here. Anderson's touchdown. And the Bears have beat the Minnesota Vikings 48-23. Each team had a takeaway. Tons of sacks for the Bears as well. Oh my heavens. So here we go. Let's get into these stats. Okay, it won't show us. So we'll have to go into the Bears. We'll go look at sacks. And there was, oh my heavens, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 sacks. 9 of them by Khalil Mack. I don't understand what's going on with this offensive line, but there needs to be a change. Oh, Steven Campagna was injured. So Steven Campagna left the game during the Monsoon Air Super Sim. Okay, 59.2 QB rating. He was 16 for 31. That is 51% completion percentage. For those of you that didn't know how to do math or didn't look over here, 205 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Smeagol in relief for Steven Campagna, 144. He was 2 for 3, 34 yards, and a touchdown. So we'll get that injury report as soon as we know what is the deal here when we go to the main screen. Aaron Moss led the team in attempts with 6 for 33. Justin Vandershoff 5 for 33. Travis Parker 4 for 36. Sam Gable 3 for 16. Terrence Frelix 2 for 9. Matthew Peterson 1 for nothing. Also had a touchdown. Receiving, Lou Wang 3 for 39. Cameron Quick 2 for 17. And the league leader in terms of yards, Luke Slazewski only had 15 yards off 2 catches. They did a good job at silencing him. He wasn't even on the field that much. Hopefully, injuries don't present themselves there. You take a look at the downs played. Oh, we can. Okay, never mind. Blake Letelier, 2 for 27 and a touchdown. Darian Wilson, 2 for 43. Josh Gable, 2 for 35. Jesse Peterson, 1 for 9. Luis Gonzalez, 1 for 17. Cole Smith, 1 for 18. Travis Lee, 1 for 15. Justin Vandershoff, 1 for 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different receivers for your Minnesota Vikings. This is the problem. Brian O'Neill allowed 7 sacks. Riley Reif allowed 1. Nobody cares about blocking. We're going to go to defense and look at total tackles, and it's Justin Lewis with 8. Led the team in tackles. Robert Nichols with 7. Rashid Spinks with 7. Aaron Nelson and Ryan Bulow, with 6. Tevin Fair, Thaddeus Rozu, and Terrell Oliver with 5. Drew Ward, Paul Fritchie, Thomas Cross with 4. David Arlo, Matthew Arnsdorf, Poy Tralamalu, Jalen Myrick, Josh Fitzer with 3, Zachary Anderson with 2, Matthew Peterson, Sean Clausen, Kenny Erickson, Richard Salty each with 1. Tackles for loss, we had a ton. 3 for Drew Ward, 2 and 2 and 2 for Arnold, Oliver, and Fair. Matthew Arnsdorf, Poy Tralamalu, Robert Nichols, Paul Fritchie, and Zachary Anderson all had tackles for loss. No sacks. 1 interception by Poy Tralamalu. 4 pass deflections by Arnsdorf, Myrick, Fritchie, and Anderson. 1 forced fumble by Thaddeus Rozu, not recovered by the Minnesota Vikings. No block kicks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings in this one. Paul Fritchie, Brandon Baker was 3 for 3, longest of 52. He hit 1 from 52, 51, and I do believe 1 from 33 here in this one. No block kicks, 2 for 2 on extra points. Taylor Pauline had 7 punts for 403 yards, netting 347, 3 of them inside the 20. Jalen Myrick, 6 kick returns for 152, longest of 28. And he had 2 punt returns, longest of 14, for 23 yards. We'll take a look at the Stephen Campagna injury when we get to the main screen. Well, this has been Randy Replay. Once again, the defense doesn't play up to par, and the Vikings lose 48-23. I'll see you in just a moment. And hello and welcome back to the main screen. So the 1-3 Vikings will face the 3-1 New York Giants as we look at the division. Bears jump ahead to 3-1. The Lions and Vikings each tied at 1-3, and the Packers fall to 0-4. It's very, very weird to see the Packers in the last place. It's crazy. But we have something to get to. Take a look at the injury report. Stephen Campagna is off, but Jeremy Lindsey is on. Dislocated elbow, 3 weeks. So that's good. Stephen Campagna can play next week against the New York Football Giants, who are 3-1 as we travel again from Chicago to New York. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one. Oh, once again, your Minnesota Vikings lose 48-23. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.